Hello, Sunny Bonani, Ninjani, Mzansi. How you guys? Welcome to MzansiOz Diary. My name is Connie. If you're new here, you're welcome. I wanted to come here and talk to you, South African, about this petition, the petition to actually appoint the minister, the commissioner of police in KZN, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, to be a minister of police. I think this is a bad idea, and I'm going to give you a reason why it's a bad idea and get you to think about it. It's a bad idea because Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is really good at what he's doing. He's actually doing what all of the officials or everyone that's elected, that's in the who is a public servant, any job should be doing. Even in private sector, he should be performing the way he's performing in his role, which is incredible, and it is inspirational for a young man to have somebody with such a good posture and is able to actually communicate effectively and actually has support of his community in KZN for what he's doing, including the Premier of KZN. The KZN is if you're Australian, listen to me, KZN is equivalent to South Australia. It's a state. We call them provinces. It's equivalent to a state, South Australia, but it's more populated than South Australia. But when I say province, the same as a state. When I say Durban, it's a city. Like Adelaide, it's a city. So he's been really effective in his role as a commissioner of police in KZN. So there's this petition online, and people are wanting him to be a minister of police. So he's a commissioner. So he's a minister. So the reason why I don't think it's a good idea, because there's a difference between a commissioner and a minister. A commissioner is a private appointment. So it's not a political appointee, right? And the minister is actually a political appointee. Yes, the minister needs to understand the policing, but it needs to understand the economy and socio-economic setup, and also the political knowledge of when he becomes a minister. So we don't want him to be part of this GNU Dondon. Do you want him to be part of GNU Dondon? He is good. He should remain a private appointee because he's effective where he is. I can understand why people are frustrated, because they can see what's happening in KZN. He's actually been very effective. And I think by the end of this year, KZN will be named the safest province in South Africa because of his leadership. But he can transfer those leadership to other province, by training, by sharing knowledge, and once he become a minister, he will just be swamped into those cronies. Those GNU don't trust them. So that's why my reason I'm saying no, it's not a good idea having him there. You don't want your good guy it's not, you don't like him. If you really care about him, you wouldn't want him to go there. You wouldn't want him to be a minister of police. If you really understand the difference between a minister and actually a police commissioner, which is a private appointee, and a political appointee, which is a minister. So when you know exactly over these years how ANC has been governing, and also the GNU Dondon, it doesn't look like it's actually governing. It looks like it's also we're going to be, by the end of 5 years, I think, that's my opinion, we're likely to be another state capture, another stuff going on. But it's up to us as citizens to be able to actually be really loud and vocal about the things that, if we see that there's misuse of public funds, there's misuse of really not providing the service that's required for community. So your vote is very important. As a South African, the best thing that you have is your vote. I'm an expert. I can vote. I voted last election. So there you go. I'm an expert. I can vote. You can vote wherever you are in the world. As a South African, you can vote for your country, man. If you want your countries to change at home, you can vote. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that probably not a good idea to have this man being a minister of police, because he'll be swamped in those cronies. You know, those cronies that we've had for many years, and now we've got Gia Nyundondoni. The Gia Nyundondon, something to be concerned about, South African. You can't sleep. You cannot rest now. You need to be alert. So you don't want your best person to be swallowed, it's like, you know, when you are a good person with the good skills, you don't want to go into a asshole company. Excuse me, my language. You don't want to go there. You want to make sure that the company you're going to aligns with your values. Your values are aligned. It's not about just getting a job. I know that when you're really looking for a job, it's hard for some of you because you've been so unemployed for many years. But when you are employed, when you got skills, even if you're not employed, you need to ensure you look after yourself and your health. So when you are better at what you do, you're only better if you're supported, if the environment allows you to be. In KZN, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is very respected. And that the whole group, when he actually stands there and speaks, everyone is quiet. Everyone listens to him. That is the respect of his colleague and the citizen and the community that are giving to him. So if he goes to the place where there's a lot of disrespect, he'll be swallowed into that. And you don't want a man like that who gets so much respect. Even for me here, I'm appreciating him. I'm kind of thinking, wow, what amazing. I mean, it's starting to appreciate our law enforcement, the amazing job that they do, even here in Australia, amazing job that they do. And he's just demonstrated what I see every time here in Australia, that law enforcement are respected. And I can see he's respected by South African. In general, South African respect the law enforcement. You wouldn't find a South African arguing with a police officer and trying to threaten a police officer. That is unheard of. Only criminals do. Criminals do that. But the real South African citizen, abiding citizens, they don't do that. So I just like this guy, and I think he's great where he is. And his skills and knowledge, he can really be useful to help other provinces if they're struggling. If they, a province, the problem with these leadership is that they do not see that they need help. If you don't know what you don't know, then you're stuck. Even if in any role you are in, you need to know what you don't know. Because when you know what you don't know, you're going to seek help, to be helped by the expert that we have in all the field. My worry is that people are so dumb gob. We've got these people who are dumb gob that are ruling this municipality, that they actually think just because they are put in those positions, they are the expert. It's not how it works. You need to know what is your limitation. When you know what you don't know, then you can ask for help. Mkhwanazi is the right person if he's used really well to train these other officers in other provinces to help them with, sharing all those knowledge with the colleagues. That's what we do in all our health, in our profession, and anywhere we are. We have to share knowledge with others so they can use those knowledge that we share and they can learn from our experience. And so I think he's great for where he is. I mean, you guys stop this, please. You don't want to send him there. You don't want him. So we like this guy. I agree. He's the best, one of the best police officer. Congratulations to you guys, KZN. You guys, the Zulus. I can see why you are the Zulus. See you guys. Bye.